está vestido como una palta verde. Y los pantalones.
Bien hater. Le comienza a decir todas las quintas.
Hey, a great Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And para ti es colágeno, tu cola.
Yeah.
Oye, Sam, have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, man. It's been a busy week. Busy week. Hoping to get some more time next couple of days.
Good. Finally. You need some time for yourself. You're overworked and underpaid.
Definitely underpaid. No, but I think honestly,
Como
I think
yo.
wow, just think that they're underpaid, which
Mi
is
amor
understandable.
suficiente. Bástate de mi gracia. Hey, Sam, yesterday, well, we'll start off with yesterday. And to let everyone know, to start off, yesterday was the drawing for the close of the individuals who were wanting to run for BISD board. And it was trippy because it siempre pasa, right after I get a message from someone, hey, what do I need to do to run for BISD? I said, it's over. I mean, it closed at 5 o'clock. I mean, you can't run anymore. You have to wait 2 years. But it's funny because I could not make it to the boardroom to draw my number because of work. I just got back from Houston on Sunday. I had a bunch of work. I had to go to Matamoros some, a little bit of everything. So I said, they can pick whatever numbers they want. That's, ni modo, it'll be okay. So I get a call from a friend at BIS. He said, hey, that's what's where are you? I said, I'm still at the office. They said, aren't you going to come to draw numbers? I go, crap. I literally have forgotten about drawing the numbers. Cuando te preocupas de otras cosas, it's not a priority. Plus, it didn't really much matter. So what happens is,
Matters if you win. Hopefully, it's a rearrangement of schedule.
oh yeah, and that's different because you assume a different responsibility. This isn't a responsibility. This is a formality, which really is more of a picture moment, and people are taking pictures, and they go out there and they mingle with the rest of the candidates, which is okay. I mingle with everyone anyway.
Can I take a while? That even though that you weren't there, you ended up getting the number one spot.
Well, this is what's trippy because I told my friend, I can't make it. Can you draw for me? And they said, well, I don't want to be in the spotlight. They work for BISD. And I said, no, don't worry. I said, let me call Marisa because Marisa was there. I said, Marisa, can you or have Madison draw for me? Madison's there, and someone can draw for me. It doesn't matter. It'd be cute if someone does. Just send me a picture just to see what number I got, and so I could post. So Marisa, it's time to draw. Marisa goes, they don't want me to draw. They don't want my family to draw. They don't want Marisa to draw and everything else. I said, because of family and everything. I said, okay.
Do not disturb on that phone.
Well, it's work. So the good thing is I have Juan here, so Juan could answer the phone. So she goes, oh, I said, don't worry. She goes, Denise is going to pick. I said, I don't care. Whoever. So I get message. She then sends me a message. Hey, you got number one. I'm going oh, great job. So I get messages from several people. They said, Erasmo, you had Denise Garza go out there and pick for you. I'm going what? I said, no. I said, I didn't care who picked for me. I appreciate. What? Hold on. Huh? Okay. I appreciate it and thank you, Board of Trustee Denise Garza. Thank you for picking for me, and thank you so much for picking number one. But again, people were trying to make it sound like, oh, your friend. Actually, Maggie sent me a message.
Lose situation because it would have been the same issue with Marisa.
So yeah, people are just wanting to, and I wish people would nitpick at the stuff that's really important, but it doesn't matter. So they said, Maggie said, because Erasmo, your friend Denise Garza picked for you. I said, Maggie, you know me well enough. I have no friends. I have no friends. but I'm grateful. Thank you, Denise Garza, for being the one to step up and pick for me. Again, she didn't have to,
Yeah.
but she said she would. Thank you. And this is what really is trippy about what you don't want me to thank Denise Garza for. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it that someone stepped in. It could have been anyone. Good morning, Sandro. But again, I'm very grateful that she did, and I'm very, very grateful to her and to God that we got the number one spot out there. It really works for your advantage to be on the top of the list. It really does. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. It really does work. Este, so again, I appreciate it. No, I'm not in cahoots with anyone out there. I'm not a part of the majority. I mean, if anyone has been critical about the votes and the stuff that the majority
Both
has
of
taken,
you roaming around about both of you having lunch and stuff. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start rumors.
well, again, what really trips me out, Sam, is
Yeah.
the people that are asking me, Maggie, and I mentioned Maggie because Maggie's a friend. So the people that are asking me are people that know me. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, you would expect it from someone that doesn't know you, doesn't know what you've been fighting for the longest times in regards to BISD. See this, Rico?
Yeah. It's just
So,
the whole irony, man, of it. You know,
yeah, well, it's like they're like, como que people are trying to
like
find like, aha.
like out of all people, it was her because Marisa apparently couldn't do it. Why did they didn't allow Marisa and they allowed Denise?
Well, because Marisa's running, Denise wasn't running.
Oh, okay.
So Marisa's running, and again she could, and again it didn't matter. It could
Running.
have been, any person that was there present. It could have been Victor Caballero's wife. It could have been Frank Ortiz. It could have been anyone. It could have been the superintendent that picked them. It didn't matter. That's not what's important. And this is what really, guys, we got to stay focused on that which is important. Bringing the morale back up at BISD, making them accountable for all the monies that are missing, and making sure that there is no retaliation. That's what we need to focus on, not on who went out there and picked for Erasmo.
Okay. Quick
Why does
question.
it matter?
On that position that you're running for, who else is that? Who else is in that spot?
I have Tim running the spot, and I received a phone call from Tim yesterday, and I appreciate it. I said, hey, let's have coffee this week. I love Tim. Tim is a friend. Tim will always be a friend. He just decided not to support me in this race, so I decided to jump in that race, not supporting me anyway. So again, but and this is what a lot of people don't understand. Tim does not stop being my friend. He doesn't. We're going to go at each other. I mean, I'm going to go prove why I am a better candidate than Tim, Farley, and Agustin. I mean, that's my job from
People
here.
have figured out that all the politicians that bicker about each other, they eventually have lunch with each other and become friends.
Well, it's like when people get upset because, that's what you're having lunch with Trey Mendez. Trey Mendez is a friend, but there was no one more critical about Trey Mendez and a lot of the decisions that he made than Erasmo Castro. He doesn't stop being a friend. Just the way it is. I mean, I've had discussions with a lot of the individuals out there. Don't stop being friends. I've had discussions with Eddie Garcia since the start, since he started voting a certain way. I'll still go have lunch with Eddie Garcia. Actually, we're pending a coffee sit down soon. Guys, there's a bigger fight out there than I don't agree with this, and this is policy. The same thing with Commissioner de los Santos. No one was more critical about Commissioner de los Santos when they were running for office than Erasmo Castro. Doesn't mean we can't be friends and we can't work together on other things where we do agree on. That is what being an adult is, folks. It's not that I'm in bed with Commissioner Los Santos. He's not my type. It's not that I'm out there now I'm colluding with them, and now I'm talking to them. Haven't spoken to one single vendor, haven't spoken to one single board member except the ones I've already mentioned. I spoke with Marisa. I've spoken
Who
with
you
Tim.
haven't been picky about?
Huh?
You know who you haven't been picky about?
Who?
Bri-
Who?
Brian.
Of course I have.
He's
Of
still a
course.
commissioner. You know that, right?
Huh?
He's still a commissioner. You know
Of
that, right?
course I have. I bitched about him because there was nothing being done in regards to Southmost. We have no sidewalks. The streets are crap. Of course I have. I've been critical about Commissioner Santos. I actually bitched to Commissioner de Los Santos, the Commissioner Brian Martinez. I bitched to Commissioner de Los Santos that I sent a message to Brian Martinez for us to have a conversation. He has not, as of yet, and replied to my request. That's up to him. You do the request to todo lo demás. Again, do I think Commissioner Brian Martinez is doing a good job? No, absolutely not. No, I want to see where there's things that are actually happening in District 1 that are due to his leadership. Haven't seen any. And again, I have been. But again, right now I'm focused on BHD. But I will be finding the city still.
Going back to the question, besides Tim, who's on that spot?
Oh, Tim, Farley, and Agustin.
Oh,
And it's crazy because
doesn't Harley have like a following?
uh good morning, borracho. Who the hell's telling me borracho? Brochacho. Oh, brochacho. Cada quien lee lo que quiere. Advise all teachers to record every conversation, document everything. Never trust their administrators, and join the union, except TVA. I record everything and left TVA. Yes, guys, document everything. Are they trying to tie you to the devil again? They always try to tie me to the devil because, and this is what really freaks me out. There is no one out there. I mean, you say, "Oh, Farley has a following." I'm good for him. Uh, do we know anything about Farley? Nothing. Do we know anything about Tim? Nothing. Do we know anything about Agustin? I can't even remember his last name. But we don't know anything about him. And the issue is, Lalo, and what's your name? Sam. The issue is that you know everything about me. I'm transparent. And isn't that at the end of the day what you want? Someone that's transparent, that's not going to be bull crapping you along
You
the way? You know? At least you know where I stand. It's like I'm not a hypocrite. It's like Daniela Lopez Valdez going out there and I'm going to fight for vouchers for to stop the vouchers. She's going to private school all her life. Her kids go to private school. You know? So now you want to negate anyone that has an opportunity to send their kids to private school? I mean, all their family is private school, Sam. That I think is hypocritical. That doesn't make sense. But with Erasmo Castro, you know where I stand. I mean, I've screwed up. I've made mistakes. And the only reason, Sam, that a lot of people are able to nitpick at Erasmo so much about, oh well, Denise picked for you, is because they know me. And what else could a community want? Someone that they know. Again, I've never stolen a dime from anyone. I don't go to bed with vendors. What more do you want? My opponents, my opponents have funded some of their campaign already with vendors. I mean, really, is that what you want in someone that's running for BISD?
do you think they're gonna start having debates right away?
I'm
Or
hopeful. I'm
they're gonna
hopeful because I excel at debates, and let me tell you, I'm going to record every single one of them. I'm going to make sure that they go out there live. I'm going to kick them. I'm going to kick them in the nuts. I'm going to kick everyone in the nuts. And again, congratulations to everyone that was present at the boardroom yesterday. Had the opportunity to be there. More power to y'all guys. I was not able to, but again, I'm excited about the debates. I've already committed to two of them actually. One in October, October the 10th. October the 10th. And I think I got word about another. Oh, yeah. the one at Galaxy Bowling Alley. No, that's the same one.
She's gonna be debating at the Galaxy.
Yeah, Galaxy Bowling Alley at that little room, that conference room they have.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do I have anything for today?
Wait, 6.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Why is it not on the calendar? Put it on the damn calendar.
When I hire new assistant.
Big booty. Big booty. Send me a message. I can't understand your words. Or you're mumbling. Oh, spam risk. Don't pay attention to Sam. He ain't a local anymore. He is a northerner. Se cree gringo.
Hey, I bring ideas from up here.
I trickle down to Brownsville.
Just really-
Estás bien loca, girl? I don't know why you're calling Sam a girl. Not that I can confirm that he's.
have big hands, like girl.
You must be a Olympic boxer or Olympic swimmer. Don't forget who you are, Erasmo. You are a truth seeker. Seeker, expose the darkness, shine light on it. Preach, brother. I think he meant seeker, but seeker is okay. Love you, puppy. Always run into Sam at DFW. Yo creo que ustedes se ponen de acuerdo y luego se ven en el baño. Just meet at the restroom. I'm not making any accusations, but yeah. So guys, we are on the top slot, and that works. This episode of Erasmo Castro was brought to you by Matt White Contracting. Mochate con el brunch, bro. It is a good thing to be on the top because there's going to be a lot of people coming out to vote this election, and they're going to come out and vote. Huh?
Will they be?
Yeah, because it's a presidential race. So there's a lot of people that are going to be coming out to vote, and a lot of people will just go, this name sounds familiar, and name recognition helps us. As long as I can bring my base, name recognition. Tim, Farley, and Agustin, they split their votes amongst themselves. We should be doing okay. My signs are ready. I have my signs are out. They're done right now. I'm going to go pick them up in a bit. If anyone out there has a place to put up a sign, let me know. Mande?
Besides debates, is there any other things they're going to be doing?
There's a meet and greet for
people.
There's a meet and greet for Victor Caballero this week. On the 22nd. That's on my calendar. Huh?
I saw that, the Victor Caballero meet and greet.
Yeah, and I'm hoping again. I'm going to be going to someone said, "Are you going to go to Victor Caballero's meet and greet?" So someone said, I'm not going to say who, but and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to go to every single one. I'm going to go to Victor's meet and greet. I'm going to go to Jessica Gonzalez meet and greet. I'm going to go to everyone's meet and greet. You go out there and you do the waving and you talk to the people out there. Again, guys, that's a great opportunity because I'm not going to have any meet and greets. Maybe if someone sponsors one, I'll be there, of course, but I'm not going to. Again, I've already spent $2,000 on signs. I don't plan to spend more than $5,000 on this race.
Spend money on signs?
Yes.
Wow.
Actually, I spent. Again, I've committed, guys. I'm going to spend $5,000 of my money on this race. If people want to help out and donate cash, signs, billboards, anything, I'll take it. But right now, $5,000 is out of my money that's coming out for this race. I might actually pay for a month of billboard. Maybe. Not sure. Just to see my beautiful face on a billboard.
Oh, is that the one by the mall?
I like that one. I think this year will be your year. I'm praying. I'm praying that we do well. I think having 4 opponents in the race, actually benefits an Erasmo Castro. And again,
Question.
guys,
Question. So hypothetically, let's say you win, and then now it's going to be three against what?
well, take into consideration, Sam. There's 4 seats up.
Or will you be part of the majority?
Uh, we'll see. Again, I don't like the 4-3 crap. I want every single individual on there to be an independent thinker and just vote for the right thing. That's all you have to do. If you go out there and you vote for the right thing, then you don't have anything to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Just do the right thing. And I'm hoping that we could influence other individuals on that board to do the right thing.
What are your thoughts on the whole Cummings thing?
Again, I was the one that initiated talks with the city of Brownsville back then when they approached us. I had a conversation with the director of the Glass Porter Zoo. I had a conversation with Ben Neese. I had a conversation with Trey Mendez. And my stance has been the same. I do not mind selling Cummings to the city of Brownsville at all for fair market value, Sam. The city of Brownsville, and I told them, I said, guys, you have to come in now because BISD, and again, I told BISD we're about to interject millions of dollars into Cummings in order to up the power grid at Cummings. O sea, because we were going to do that electrical arm that Mario Lozoya had gotten for us from Toyota. We were going to interject that and other equipment that required Cummings to up the grid, the power grid, in order to be able to sustain a lot of the machinery that was going to be brought in to Cummings. So I told them, guys, before we invest millions of dollars, buy it now, because if you don't, we're going to have to sell it to you at a lot higher price so that we could get back the money that we spent on the. That's just fair, Sam. They refused. The city refused because the city wanted us to give them away. Cummings, to gift Cummings. And I said, hell no. Absolutely no. And look, and I actually had a discussion with a friend of mine on social media about this because they were going out there and saying, well, let's just have them work together and let's just give BISD give Cummings to the city. No, the city of Brownsville has mismanaged the money of our community. They've given it to a select group through BCIC and GBEC. They've pissed away millions of dollars on stuff that is not a priority, Sam. Hike and bike trails. Again, and I have nothing against hike and bike trails. I think hike and bike trails are fine and dandy. They are not a priority, Sam. They are not a priority for the people of Brownsville. So the city of Brownsville has already proven itself to rip us off blind. Has everyone forgotten PUB in Tanasca? That was the city of Brownsville, Sam. That was the city commission. That was Mayor Martinez, other commissioners that colluded with that Brugiak guy and PUB in order to rip us off blind. They were lying to us. Now they want for us to, here's Cummings, do what you need to do, and we're supposed to trust them that they're going to use it for the right thing. Screw them. Get the money back.
Is the zoo part of the city or part of like an own entity, like a nonprofit?
I think again that's actually
Why is the city speaking on their behalf?
I think honestly, I think it's it has its own board, but I think it belongs to the city of Brownsville.
Okay.
It has its own little governance director and all this stuff, but it still falls under the city of Brownsville. Ultimately, the city of Brownsville is responsible for the zoo and for the failure of the zoo. I think after 1,000,000 times and $5,000 spent, you will succeed. I'm praying. I'm praying that that's the case. With all y'all's help, that's it. Again, the city of Brownsville has put itself in a pickle where now, Sam, they're going to have to raise taxes on the port.
Because doesn't the zoo get money from that hotel occupancy tax?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
That's why I was thinking confusing it being like a non-profit organization or something.
Well, it's still considered a nonprofit, but it still belongs to. It's like the Camille Playhouse is still part of the city, still parts from recreation, still gets money for it. Again, I don't mind the Camille Playhouse and the zoo getting money from the city of Brownsville. What I object to is the Limas getting money from the city of Brownsville. The Luke Fruya is getting money from the city of Brownsville. Uh, the former commissioners, former mayor, getting money from the city of Brownsville. That's what I object to, because they keep it all in their little clique. Now it's very easy, Sam. That BCIC money, they were supposed to get that money back. Okay, well, have them get that money back and put that money towards the zoo. But they're never going to get that money back. They're never going to get that money back from the Limas. They're never going to get that money back from Trey Mendez. They're never going to get that money back from Luke Fruyas. They're never going to get it back. So we're screwed. So now they want us to give them Cummings. Ni que tuvieran tan chulos. What have you done for
What was
me?
the thought process of giving the downtown money so they could like elevate it, the I guess the sales, and they'll be getting money back from that?
The zoo?
No, what's the thought process of them trying to? I guess they're trying to not I guess remodel downtown so it could
Well,
generate more sales tax or what?
again, the direction is all crazy because BCIC, Brownsville Community Incentives Corporation, that's Brownsville. It's not. It's not DCIC. It's BCIC. It's not Downtown Community Incentives Corporation. It's Brownsville Community Incentives Corporation. It's for Brownsville as a whole. What these people have done, the city commissioners, the people that have been in power, they've isolated it so it only benefits them. They've limited it so it only benefits them and their people. That's it. That money should be used to help La Catorce, businesses down Rivera, where Rivera's at, businesses por Las Prietas, businesses down Southmost, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen while you have the same people in power. It's not.
Makes sense.
What else happened this weekend that I wanted to talk to you about?
The Astros lost to the White Sox.
Oh, yeah. I was there. I was on my phone, as pictures could prove. Um, Again, guys, we have no one to blame for the shortcomings of the city but ourselves. You have to become a part of the electoral process. You have to go out there and support candidates that are not a part of La Clica, not a part of the same little group. And it's the only way that the city of Brownsville, BISD, is going to improve. I saw a post. It's kind of funny. I saw a post this morning where one of our judges here locally, and I love this judge. She is a friend of mine, and I love her. I love her. I love her to death. I love her family. Her son is a very good friend of mine, and she put up a post where she had Rose Longoria, the superintendent, and the bishop in a picture, and that how they were all working together now. The bishop was going to work together with BISD in order to sorry, they were going to work together in order to up the attendance at our schools.
Mhm.
And I'm going like, not even I actually posted the comment, not even God could help BISD whilst they continue to demoralize staff and steal our students' money. You know, you can't look, guys, you can't go out there and ask for God's help when you're continuing to screw the community over. God's not going to help you out. Stop screwing the community.
Like,
Stop demoralizing staff, and then maybe go ask for God's help. Mande?
have they done a survey or a study of why students are leaving the district?
I don't think so. I mean, well, no. Let me take that back. There have, but they all prove exactly the same. BISD has failed in regards to upgrading the facilities. They've let schools go to crap. They haven't brought in a performing arts center, and the competition that is coming into Brownsville is just amazing.
Yeah.
You got charter schools everywhere, and again, that's where they're going because individuals, Sam. if you're down south, and look, I'm surprised that there hasn't been a charter school over there down southmost. Once there is a charter school set up, down southmost, Sam, Palm
By
Grove.
yeah, right next to
Huh?
Lopez,
Oh well, más para acá, in acá the
like
southmost area
between, like by
where
30th Street.
yeah, where Cromax at, where Palm Grove, Southmost Elementary. Let me tell you, once a charter school finds land and opens a school in the center of Southmost, Sam, BISD will lose Palm Grove. We're going to lose Southmost. We're going to lose Cromac. We're going to lose all those little schools that are there because those schools are decrepit. Facilities are dead. And this is part of what I when I was there,
Does all
I
that fall under maintenance?
facilities.
Okay.
And again, when I was there, I said, guys, we've got to build a new school down southmost where Garza Elementary was at.
Mhm.
There was enough land, Sam, enough land to just build, a 2, 3 story school out there, a brand new facility. I even said, let's make it a STEM school, STEM elementary, where we could focus on space travel and, because SpaceX is down that way. Something in order to incentivize our people down southmost to stay in BISD. No, they refused. No, no, because Sylvia was more focused on spending the money somewhere else. So what happened? Garza's gone. Garza's gone. Cromac is basically gone. And we're going to continue to lose schools. Morningside is going to go to crap. Oh, that's another one that's over there in that area. But we are more reactive than
Yeah.
proactive. And this is the problem. Oh, something that Maggie has been bitching about, which I appreciate that she has, is in regards to the air conditioners that haven't been working throughout the district. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever that you have 2, 3 months off, Sam, 2 months off in the summer, and you're not ready for the first day of school, where the first day of school there's no air condition. It makes absolutely no sense. You had one job. And the problem is, and Maggie's been spot on this. The problem is you don't put the key people in the positions that are needed. They've got someone that was a nurse running maintenance right now. I can't remember his name. Alfonso. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, it doesn't work that way. You've got to get the most qualified individuals in the key positions, or else you're going to get no air condition at the start of the year.
Ridiculous. I don't know if it's like what is it called when there's like I guess too many orders or something. They're fixing other things, or maybe they don't have the parts.
No,
Or
the problem is
what are
they're,
they working on that they
they're not
can't get ACs
they're
to
not
get?
qualified. They're not qualified, Sam. It's like if someone walks into my office and says, "Hey," I say, "Well, I want my back molar taken out." Oh, well, yeah, sure, sit down. I have nothing. I don't know anything about dentistry. And so what am I going to do? Oh, yeah, it's to come back later. Come back later. Give me a down payment. Come back later. Come back later. They could come 20, 30 times and I'm still not going to be able to take out that molar. It's poor management, as Joel says. It's poor management. So what happens is you got individuals on there that don't know what the hell they're doing, Sam. Wouldn't know an air conditioner unit from a microwave. So you're not going to get someone that's going to be prepared and have facilities prepared for when school starts. And Maggie's been on point on this. Guys, you've got to have the most qualified individuals in the key positions or else you're going to get crap. And that's what we've gotten with BISD. Pero instead of hiring the compadre, instead of hiring el primo, instead of hiring, the ones that did me right during my election, we need to hire the most qualified individuals for the key positions. That's what happened when Drew insisted on having Jason Moody, her buddy, as a PR guy. And I like Jason. Jason's a friend of mine. I like Jason, but he wasn't the most qualified individual for that position. He got the position because of Drew Brown, racist Drew Brown. So it throws everything, Sam. It throws everything off whack.
Yeah.
It just automatically throws everything off
So
whack.
like moving forward, what can we do about that?
we've got to move the individuals that are not the most qualified in these positions. We got to move them back down. We do it all the time with principals. Let's do it for individuals that are in upper
Yeah, I
administration.
know, but how as we like citizens, like what do you do? Do you go put a complaint in?
No, you go vote, and you go
Wait
get.
until November. I know. Like you have to wait until November. Prior to that, you can't just submit and be like, hey, you know what, this person's not qualified.
It's only 77 days away. It's months away, a couple of months away, guys.
Now
Come,
it's months
come to
away,
my.
but weren't the ACs not working since the beginning of the year?
Yes, but there's. I mean, now they're trying to fix them. Now they're trying to fix them as a reaction moment,
Yeah.
and they're going to be fixed in the next couple of weeks.
I
You know,
remember the other superintendent that used to be up there on the ladder.
they're going to be fixed. You know, in a couple of weeks or in a couple of days.
Are
That's
they?
not,
They
yeah,
had
they
the
will.
whole summer.
Huh?
You really think they're gonna fix them in a couple of days when they
Well,
had the whole summer?
Sam. Now school started 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know, but they had the whole summer.
They had the whole summer to fix them.
So don't you think that they would have fixed all of the school districts AC and have them going on the first day?
No, but this is what happens. Now they feel the pressure of having to fix them, Sam. They feel the pressure of having to, because parents are calling the schools. Now they feel the pressure. So what happens now? Now they have to pay even more money, more expensive to get
For
it
the
done. Yeah,
for contractors?
to get it done lickety split. BISD needs a state audit. BISD needs a
That
massive forensic audit. 100%. I've been screaming about this for years now. They need it.
didn't they put it as up to vote?
Carlos Elizondo and Frank Ortiz put it up for vote. They voted it down. Tim Ramirez was one of the individuals that said no audit. Again, because he was wanting to vote with a majority. Again, guys, desperately needs an audit. BISD desperately needs an audit. We need to know what they stole from us. And the reason, and a lot of people go like, well, you guys can't focus on the back. Yes, you can, you have to, because then you're going to know what to look for and what to avoid and what you
What-
need to weed out. Hola, Cheese and Sam. Hola. Too many
So
Chiefs.
vote for this guy will be vote for majority or the other group.
Exactamente. And again, a vote for anyone that I'm running against right now, guys, is a vote for the same crap. It's just that simple. So anyone out there, I don't care if you're friends with Farley, I don't care if you're friends with Tim, I don't care if you're friends with Agustin. The only logical choice is to vote for Erasmo. That's simple. A federal audit. Well, I think the feds are already on it. We need a forensic audit.
Oh, speaking of that, what happened with that? What was going? Was that with something particular?
Uh,
Was FBI going in there or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah. Well, again, part of the what a lot of people don't understand is that FBI doesn't work de hoy para mañana.
Yeah,
With Sylvia, it took 6 years to finally get it.
they don't show up unless they have like their stuff ready.
Yeah, again, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. So again, do I think that there has been misdoings at BISD upper administration? 100%, not a doubt. I know there has. Look at the fertilizer crap. I mean, I was the one that exposed the fertilizer crap in the maintenance department. Again, fertilizer crap. Again, I was the one that brought it up. I was the one that brought it to light. What happened with the I can't remember his name, with records department going out there and having a private contract to do work over there in with Mercedes. They contracted through his company. I was the one to expose that. That's the kind of stuff that you need to get rid of. Sure, I'll go. They probably use the money for other things. 100%. Los beers, probably. I say that we submit complaints to the Department of Education in Washington, D.C. El que nada teme, nada debe. O se componen o se deshace la corrupción, el mal manejo en una vez por todas. I agree 100%. FBI, unas beers, el mechanic. But so we're hoping, I mean, I'm hoping that more individuals get brought to justice in regards to what happened. It'd be interesting.
Yep.
What else is news, Sam?
Ah, do not recall as much.
We
Was
were
it
going to speak up. we board members are going to speak up and be able to move the right and left. Some of them just stay neutral and quiet, 100%. Look at the stadium. Should have
That brings
done.
me up to my question. So you said give her a couple of months, give her a couple of meetings. What are your thoughts so far on her?
Well, take into account again. I haven't seen anything from Marisa in regards to her votes on BISD because they've been out of session. They didn't have meetings because it was a summer.
Yeah.
So again, she started. They went into summer, and I'm not. Look, I'm not defending anyone. I want to see where she's voting, and I want to see where she's voting the wrong way. As soon as we get Marisa voted on this, and it was detrimental to the district, I'm going to throw it out there. She knows that. I've told her that. I said, Marisa, once you start going the wrong way, you better believe we're going to call it out. And I've known Marisa for decades, decades. I mean, I used to beat her ass at tennis back in high school, and I still can beat her ass in tennis right now. Again, I love her to death. It doesn't mean that I don't love my community more. And again, anyone, there's no friends for Erasmo Castro when it comes to politics. No friends, no camaradas, no scratch my balls and I'll scratch yours, unless I like you. No, that's a joke. Um, we just need change. And I encourage everyone out there, guys, stop by my office, pick up a sign, help me put up the signs. Come to my office, pick up a sign, help me put up the signs. I'm going to go pick them up right now at 10 o'clock. Going to have signs here at the office. I just need help putting them up. I need individuals to go out there and text, message family and friends to be ready to come out and vote during early voting and during election day. We need your vote, and we need you to get other people to vote. Ahora, it's not just your vote that matters. I just don't want your vote. I want your vote, your family's vote, your friends' vote. Everyone, get them out to vote. That's how we affect change down here. It's simple as that.
Hey, going back to BASD, knowing the fact that there's a deficit of millions and millions of dollars, like
I
what's
mean,
going to end up happening to that? Like how they're going to get back to square one?
uh, we're probably going to have to start selling out a lot of the property that we have and minimizing the district. We're probably going to have sell Cummings for fair market value. We're probably going to have to sell other schools like we did Longoria to UT. I'd like to know. I'd like to know if we actually got fair market value from UTRGV when we sold them Longoria. I'd like to know. No one has said anything about it. No one has come out and that's the other thing. You got board members on there that don't share information with the public. I mean, you got an Erasmo Castro is going to be telling you everything. You'll be in the know. Do me a favor and scream like a girl, please. Camel toe. But that's what we need to do. We need to again. We have like I think $8 to $9 billion of assets, Sam. $8 or $9 billion of assets. We're watching them decay all over the district. Decay.
That's not including the supposedly $20 million worth Cummings,
The what?
right? How much is it worth?
The ward?
How much is it worth, Cummings?
Oh,
What's fair market value for Cummings?
probably like 20 million. I would say around that figure.
And
15 to
we're
20
going
million.
to sell the other build the elementaries to like that to those immigrant housing companies.
Well, you see, again, it would be a good fit. I definitely don't want to sell our buildings to charter schools. That's a definite no.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell. You don't sell to your competition. They probably got a scissor. Probably not. That it's the I scratch your background, scratch mine. But kissing them, board members trying to make friends. Yeah, I don't make friends with anyone. I don't have any friends. Come pick up my signs. Come help me put up signs, and come help me block walk. Come help me hold up signs.
How this old guy used to say is the help me help you.
Help me, help you. Help me, help you. Longoria was worth in my eyes, to UT a good 8 million because of the location. I want to know how much we actually got for it. And if it's pennies on the dollar, que vergüenza. Que vergüenza. Because UT is one of the richest entities in the state of Texas, probably in the United States, supremely rich. When they made the tax office in Southmost, they traded to the city and county. But how much was the property worth? 100%. We're not getting fair market value. We need to go out there and sell a lot of this stuff, get fair market value, and use that money to upgrade our facilities and give more resources to teachers and staff so that we can provide a better quality for individuals that are going to want to come to BISD and not go to our competition. Because let me tell you, every year there's at least one charter school opening up here in the city of Brownsville, not two. So we
And
went.
eventually they'll get the fine arts building.
Well, we need that. We went from 52,000 students. We went from 52,000 students to 36,000 students. And I would dare say, Sam, that right now we're probably at 32.
Yeah.
32. And that's una vergüenza. Vergüenza. I got clients waiting. And I got to work in order to get those other $3,000 so I could buy more material for this campaign, guys. Because it's coming from me. ¿Todavía están ustedes?
See.
Hater. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be. Thanks, Sam.
All right, man. Bye.